Week number 6, Golden T-Mobile semifinal action, trying to get to the 2021 Golden T-Mobile World Championship. Hi, everyone. I am Chad Shrump, and we have a tremendous semifinal matchup for you tonight. Greg Kinsler, Kinz, versus Will Davis, Shankopotamus, and they will play on Teal Garden Front 9 as they try to get to the finals of week number 6. And we are off and running. Two very, very good players as they try to beat up on one another and get themselves in position to make it to the World Championship. Greg will tee off. Will has already done so. This first hole is makeable. Greg goes into the rough and kind of takes away a little bit of his advantage of being in a fairway. Just takes that away. And Will Davis will point. Hole number 1. Great shot with the sniper. The distance was absolutely perfect. The wind got that just a hair at the end. Now Greg will try to use an orbit with a 4-iron. It comes back a little bit. So a birdie on hole number 1. I'm sure Greg wanted to be in the fairway to get a little bit better of a shot into this green. The ball rolled out on him, got into the rough. Not what he wanted, but no harm, no foul, as he is tied with Shank after one hole. 1 under apiece, though Shank does have the tiebreaker edge early with great shot points on that first hole. And as we've talked about a million times, great shot points will be the tiebreaker if both players are tied in strokes after 9 holes. Now, this time, Greg did mean to go into the rough as he drives it way down on hole number 2. Shank will go the conventional route from the fairway right at the jar. A little bit long, but more points for Shankopotamus. He now has amassed great shot points on 2 holes, the first 2 holes of this match with Kinz. Greg will have a look that I'm imagining he's going to try a stinger, and he does. This is an 80% 2-iron. It looks good, and it is. Greg Kinsler has taken a 1-stroke lead on Shankopotamus with a hole out on hole number 2. Look at this stinger. Brings it right in and comes dead center on this cup. And he quickly takes a lead on Will. So both players have points. Greg 16,000, Will with 20,000 GSPs, but more importantly for Greg, he now has a 1-stroke lead as he bends a Maniacs around on this par 4, and that is in the trap. That's an unforced error. It's not the easiest shot in the world, but that is a mistake. So Shank will go up, and away and try to leave himself a putt, and he has done a great job of it. So can Greg make this chip and save that hole out from number 2? He does not. So he gives it away on hole number 3 as Shank takes that 1 stroke right away. Eagles number 3, Greg birdies, and we are now tied going into hole 4. The slight edge would be, of course, great shot points for Shank as we get off and running here early. Par 3, Shank, sniper, short. Good shot, though. Greg will try to run a javelin at it. Does that get up? It does, barely. And they both are short, but safe. A couple of birdies on the par 3. This hole plays a little longer than you expect. You know it plays a little longer, and you still sometimes almost tee it off into the water. It's happened. Almost did for Greg that time. He made it, but it was a little closer than I think he anticipated. Here's the drive onto this fairway with a Maniacs. This looks like a good setup for their second shot on this par 5. Greg's ball will come to rest. Here is Shank with a dead look at it. This ball looks good. It's going to be a little bit left and a little bit firm. See if Greg can try to do a little better. He will have a very similar shot. Looks like a very similar line. And he will end up in great shot point range. He does it. Had to wait to see if it made it. 10,000 GSPs. Those are huge because it gives him a slight edge now on great shot points over Shankopotamus. Shank will probably use a Ranger here. He will, as he putts in for an eagle, and Greg will do the same. So, 2 eagles on hole number 5, but the change in the game scorecard right now is on great shot points. 26,000 now for Greg, 20,000 for Will. Drivable par 4. This shot looks absolutely delicious. Just misses, but Shank will take a huge lead on great shot points. 24,000 GSPs as he almost cans this drivable par 4. Look at this shot. Perfectly placed, follows the slope of the green, and just misses on the low side. Greg will try to answer. Throws this in. It looks a little firm and a little bit too far left. Good shot, but it is not enough to get points. So Shank will have about an 18,000 GSP lead if my math is correct. Yep, almost. Actually, it is 19,000 now. So we go to the par 3, another nice look. Just throw this thing a little bit left and let the green bring it back to the hole. That is what Will has done, although it is a little bit short. See if Greg can try to get closer. He needs some great shot points or a hole out at this point. That looked really nice, a little bit right. It runs by quite a bit, so he'll have about a 20-footer that he makes easily. Will make his putt, and we now are down to 2 holes for the right to represent themselves in the finals of the Week 6 2021 Golden T-Mobile World Championship head-to-head match play. That drive is beautiful from Will, puts it out in the center of the fairway. Greg is going to try to throw it out a little further. He will use a Maniacs. That ball is really going, and it's going to stop safely. He should have a little closer shot into this green, but Will has a nice look at it. Uses a sniper, and it is great. Nice shot from Will. That will be an easy eagle. Greg needs points. This thing is right. And it is out of great shot point range, so Will has another putt he cleans up, another eagle. Greg will eagle, and now we are on the hole that will decide it. If this look is behind a tree, it could be interesting. It is. Here it comes for Will Davis. Shankopotamus trying to shut the door on Greg Kinsler, and man, he's done it. Look at that shot. Greg will probably need to hold this thing out or come really close. That is not going to do it. That's going to be in the sand. He's going to have to make this chip and hope Will misses a very easy putt. The chip is no good. Will Davis. Shankopotamus will be playing in the finals of the Week 6 tournament here on Golden T-Mobile. We will have that one tomorrow night. What a match from Will Davis. Plays clean, 14 under to 13 under. Great amount of shot points. Good win for Will Davis. He'll be in the finals.